Ever find yourself trapped in a routine, feeling like you're just going through the motions without making any real progress? Today, let's dive into the ancient myth of Sisyphus, a tale that has perplexed and inspired philosophers for centuries. According to Greek mythology, Sisyphus was condemned to roll a huge boulder up a steep hill, only for it to roll back down every time he reached the top. On the surface, it's a punishment of eternal frustration and futile effort. But could there be more to it? French philosopher Albert Camus famously interpreted Sisyphus's endless labor as a metaphor for human existence. In his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus suggests that life, much like Sisyphus's task, can seem laborious and repetitive, devoid of any grand meaning or purpose. But here's the twist. Camus argues that there is joy and defiance in accepting the absurdity of the task and continuing to push the boulder regardless. Imagine embracing each day, knowing well that your efforts may seem repetitive or fruitless. The real victory, according to Camus, lies in the struggle itself, the journey, and not the destination. It's about finding meaning and satisfaction in the persistence, in the act of pushing, not just in achieving or succeeding. So next time you feel overwhelmed by the mundanity or the sheer scale of your challenges, remember Sisyphus. Like him, we might never truly finish our tasks or find ultimate peace in our toils. However, by acknowledging this and pushing forward with all our might, we make a statement. We declare that our efforts have intrinsic value, even if the outcomes seem elusive or impermanent. Sisyphus teaches us resilience. He embodies the spirit of never giving up, finding purpose in the process, and perhaps that's where true contentment lies. Not in reaching the peak, but in cherishing the climb. Let this story be a beacon for all of us caught in the cycles of daily life. May we push our boulders with a little more heart, a bit more understanding of the beauty in our endless climb.
Hey, everyone. Today I'm diving into a tale as old as time itself, the story of Sisyphus. Now, you might have heard his name, but do you know the full story? Let's get into it. Sisyphus was a king, famed not just for his intelligence, but also his trickery. Throughout his life, he found ways to outsmart even the gods, which, as you might guess, didn't sit well with them. For his cunning and deceit, the gods handed down a unique punishment, not just any punishment, but one that would last for eternity. Imagine this. Sisyphus was condemned to push a massive boulder up a steep hill. But here's the catch. The moment he reached near the top, the boulder would roll all the way back down, forcing him to start over day after day, year after year, forever repeating the same laborious task. Sounds exhausting, right? But what does this myth really tell us? On the surface, it's a tale of eternal punishment, a never-ending cycle of effort with no reward, yet many philosophers see deeper meanings. Albert Camus, a philosopher who tackled the absurd nature of life, famously said that one must imagine Sisyphus happy, suggesting that the struggle itself toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. So what can we, mere mortals, take from Sisyphus's eternal struggle? It's about perseverance, finding value in the journey rather than the destination. Each time Sisyphus pushes the boulder, he engages in a moment of life, a moment of choice despite the apparent futility of his task. And isn't that something we all face? Challenges that seem to push us back just as we near our goals. Yet, we continue, we push forward, not because we seek the burden, but because through these challenges, we find purpose, strength, and ultimately a sense of accomplishment. So, next time you're faced with a seemingly insurmountable task, think of Sisyphus. Embrace the challenge, push your boulder, and remember, it's in the struggle that we truly find ourselves.
Ever wondered why we keep pushing, even when the tasks seem endless and futile? Today, let's delve deep into the tale of Sisyphus, a figure from Greek mythology who was condemned to roll a huge boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down, repeating this cycle eternally. Why does this story resonate so deeply with us, centuries later? Perhaps it's because, in a way, we all are Sisyphus. Each day, many of us tackle tasks that feel just as repetitive and endless, be it in our jobs, our personal goals, or even our daily routines. The philosopher Albert Camus famously interpreted Sisyphus's endless labor as a metaphor for human existence. In his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus argues that life is void of higher meaning, yet we must find personal significance and happiness in our individual struggles. This, according to Camus, is what makes life worth living. Imagine Sisyphus happy. Camus invites us to picture Sisyphus smiling as he descends the hill to retrieve his boulder, fully aware of the absurdity of his plight, but embracing it nonetheless. It's a powerful image, isn't it? It challenges us to consider the value of our struggles and the attitude we bring to them. So what can we learn from Sisyphus? Maybe it's that the journey, the process, the act of pushing, is where life's meaning resides. It's not about reaching the peak or achieving perpetual happiness, but about engaging fully with our tasks, embracing the challenges, and finding joy in the climb, however futile it may seem. As we face our own boulders every day, let's remember Sisyphus and the strength found in persistence and resilience. After all, isn't life about pushing forward no matter what?